yo. We feature all local, independent, underground artists. When I say local, I just mean local. Like the ones that live next door to you that you ain't heard yet. Feel me? Yeah, the slept on motherfuckers, the overlooked ass dudes, the underrated, the ones that's finna be legends, son. You know? Without too much more fucking talking, it's a rap, yo. What's happening, family? We're back with another one. This one's gonna be a little bit longer. This is a dual reaction. Homie JLaw dropped back-to-back joints, and you know we on them. So we couldn't get to one yesterday, so we're getting them to both today. We're gonna start with the oldest one. It was Bowzer featuring JLaw. They don't know me, bro. But this is on JLaw's channel. That's strange. Yo, family, before we get started, do me that solid and crack that motherfucking subscribe button. Bust off that notification bell and get notified when we dropping these bangers. You're gonna want to know, and you're gonna want to come through. Just saying. JLaw's a true spitter. You know what I'm saying? Like I think one of the first songs we reacted to by JLaw was Facts. Could have been Hit the Declaration, I'm not sure, but like Facts was one of the first ones, and that really tells like what kind of a spitter JLaw is. And just recently he dropped his first music video. Oh man, now I can't think of the dang name of it. Let's see. Don't Need You was his first one, and then Fully Loaded. And we're here for Bowzer and JLaw. So, yo family, you ready for this? I'm ready. We listened to Bowzer in the live the other night. Bowzer was pretty dope. I like the flow and shit. Let me drop a like on this. I don't know who's over here dropping dislikes already, but come on, motherfuckers.
All about the money, I just wanna stack the banknotes. At broke, you know it's Bowzer with a bad flows. I don't listen to the haters cause the chat lords guarantee I've laughed more shots than when a Mac blows. Sickest MC about for a fat bloke. You know I'm sick when I write, it's the badders. I've got pains in my back from the daggers. Fear of heights, you won't catch me climbing ladders. Still my rhyming is the baddest. I'm disgusting like I'm haggis, putting weed up in the baggies. Cali's in the packets, guarantee I'm gonna blow like I'm chilling with the rackies. You might catch me at home, getting stoned in my trackies. People think they know me, but they don't know me, bro. I got them spinning like the riding on.
Alright, we gotta go back because sorry I didn't have it on the right window. So I was a little confused at what was going on.
All about the money, I just wanna stack the banknotes. At broke, you know it's Bowzer with a bad flows. I don't listen to
all about the money, I just wanna stack the banknotes.
The haters cause the chat lords guarantee I've laughed more shots than when a Mac blows. Sickest MC.
I gotta hear that bar again.
I've laughed more shots than when a Mac blows. Sickest MC. Lords guarantee I've laughed more shots than when a Mac blows. Sickest MC about for a bad flows. I don't listen to the haters cause the chat lords guarantee I've laughed more shots than when a Mac blows.
I don't listen to the haters because I guarantee they chat logs fire off more shots than a Mac does. Keyboard warriors, so he's talking to you. They not bullets, fam.
MC about for a fat bloke. You know I'm sick when I write, it's the badders. I've got pains in my back from the daggers. Fear of heights, you won't catch me climbing ladders. Still my rhyming is the baddest. I'm disgusting like I'm haggis, putting weed up in the baggies. Cali's in the packets, guarantee I'm gonna blow like I'm chilling with the rackies. You might catch me at home, getting stoned in my trackies. People think they know me, but they don't know me, bro. I got them spinning like the riding on a rodeo. Always chilling with a fatty in the studio. You know I got the game, lay the cards, no Yu-Gi-Oh.
Just like this, I'm on a track.
Said I'm always chilling with a fatty in the studio. I think he said chilling at home, getting high in my trackies. My trackies? Does that mean like sitting home, getting high in your tracksuit, like Adidas tracksuit? Just chilling in the tracks. Okay, that.
Like the riding on a rodeo. Always chilling with a fatty in the studio. You know I got the game, let the cards know.
Just like this, I'm on a track really quick, man. Opportunistic with this official Bowzer hit. This isn't a
just like this, I'm on the track really quick, man. I love Jay's flow, man. My man, this JLaw, my man rides the beat. Like he does it pretty nice. I like how his flow dances around on the beat.
with this official Bowzer hit. This isn't a test, I can attest with this best. Nevertheless, I got a ways to go yet. No time for the.
This isn't a test, I can attest to this. Wordplay, bro. Test, a test. A test, like, that means I can vouch for that. Like, I'm a witness. Like, I know. Like, I can attest to that. This isn't a test, I can attest to that. Or this is a test. Man, let's go back.
Test, I can attest with this best. Nevertheless.
No,
just like this, I'm on a track really quick, man. Opportunistic with this official Bowzer hit. This isn't a test, I can attest with this best.
Opportunistic with this official Bowzer hit. This isn't a test, and I can attest to this.
Nevertheless, I got a ways to go yet. No time for the pity shit, I really don't adore. Put my foot in your ass, that's what I call a pedicure. I'm married to the struggle of the things that I hustle. That's money, life, music, hip-hop, I love you. Whoever you are that passed up on this moment, you can guess where I'm going, the whole world's gonna know it. That's a rearview mirror that you can see me.
Whoever you are passed up on this moment. Hold on, man. What the fuck is up with YouTube going back like 3 seconds?
It's money, life, music, hip-hop, I love you. Whoever you are that passed up on this moment, you can guess where I'm going, the whole world's gonna know it. That's a real.
You can guess where I'm going, the whole world's gonna know it.
If you mirror that, you can see me looking through with the 2020 vision of one of your worst movies.
People think they know me, but they don't know me, bro. I got them spinning like they're riding on a rodeo. Always chilling with a fatty in the studio. You know I got the game, let the cards know. Yu-Gi-Oh! You know I'm sick, I'm the coldest when I ride.
You know, this game is not cards, it's no Yu-Gi-Oh! He's saying this game ain't for kids, man. He's saying this game is not for kids, man. It's no card game, it's no Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on, man.
Shit. Too hype on the mic when I light my spliff. No lies, I set fire every time I write. All these haters wanna hate, so put the jokes aside. I'm the sickest when I write my flaws. That's cause every day I'm writing loads. I strike like lightning when I strike a pause. Little pussies looking like something out of bike and grow. Set fire to the microphone. You know I'm ill, there's nobody with my skill. You all fake like the closing cheat a meal. I spit a quick 16 and watch an MC get killed. See the blood spill, I ain't gonna stop till I got good till. Yeah, BowzerOfficial. Make sure you click subscribe. People think they know me, but they don't know me, bro. I got them spinning like they're riding on a rodeo. Always
People feel they know me, but they don't know me, bro.
chilling with a fatty in the studio. You know I got the game, let the cards know. Yu-Gi-Oh!
That was fucking fire, man. I like that whole beat and everything. Oh. Bowzer had a lot of bars about staying high and shit. Like, I think that helps him, like, not fucking feed into the haters and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just, fuck you. I'll just get high, motherfucker. You can't bother me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, plus if I looked at your chat log, it probably fires more shots than a Mac does. This game, it's no cards, man, no Yu-Gi-Oh! Get JLaw in there, man, with his wordplay. Flows were on point, man. Beat was real clean. The mix was clean as fuck. I'm fucking with it. They need to make a video for that. It don't even gotta be like a video with them in it, you know what I'm saying? Just like a video, you know? I don't know. Could always hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Got nothing but time, baby. Nothing but time and creativity. Shit. But yeah, I mean, for real. So, yo, you know I'm gonna drop the links to the homies. But don't click off the video yet, because we're going to get right into the next one that he dropped yesterday, 17 hours ago. So, yo, this was fat. I'm going to drop Bowzer's links as long as JLaw's, and the links to both of JLaw's channels. That's why the artwork says JLaw HonetsMusic and My World Reacts. My World Reacts is the reaction channel. My man is a dope reactor. He tries to put everybody on, get everybody a chance to get seen. He's doing this thing over there, man. He started out like me, you know, the video quality and the audio quality wasn't so great and shit, but he loves doing what he's doing. So my man was like, literally like, fuck this, I'm upgrading my shit. He got everything, man. He got a new computer, you know what I'm saying, new cameras, all that, man. My man upgraded his whole entire setup, his music setup and everything. So he loves doing what he's doing. He loves making music. He loves bringing that real, and he loves discovering new shit and pushing it. So make sure you hit up that link, and if you're trying to get some reactions, man, let him know. Let him know. I'll put his Twitters and shit in there. So yeah, Bowzer's a dope artist too. Make sure you subbing the homie. Comment, let him know what you thought. You know what I'm saying? I believe if this is a both day song and it's on JLaw's channel, I believe that it's probably on his channel too. Matter of fact, let's just take a look real quick. Yep, it's on his channel too. So we'll link that up in the description. Both channels, both tracks. We'll link both videos and both channels. So let's just get on to this next one. JLaw, it says audio video. I think my man made a little video for it, maybe. This is called Wrong For Me. No, man. It's an animated video. Like, it's just animated. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Is it a lyric video? I see you got some words on there. But you don't need to put audio, man. It's a video. You got some visuals going on. It's a video, bro.
Hey, man. Y'all might want to sit back and think on this one. We've all got things in our lives that were wrong for us. Everything we've either said or done, you know?
So we've all done things in our life that we felt like were wrong for us. Then he said everything we've said, everything we've done. But nah, not everything. Oh, but we can look back and find that shit, you know what I'm saying? And we can recognize that shit if we're on that mission, that soul search mission, you know, we can find that shit right now, what's wrong, you know. Just takes a little bit of self-reflection, taking a look at everybody around you, putting your stuff in perspective, and we'll figure out what's wrong for us, man. Yo, but I like this beat already, and this hook sounds fucking magical.
We've all got things in our lives that were wrong for us. Everything we've either said or done, you know?
See, he took my advice and he put a little visual on his track instead of just uploading an audio track with a still picture. He took a picture and he animated it, did some cool effects to it and shit. Made a little visual. That should keep because we're looking at YouTube, right? So I mean, if there's nothing to look at, we get bored easily, right? If it was on the radio, we don't have nothing to look at, so we actually have to just stay in the music, you know what I mean? And I think that's a lot of it too, why kids are so stuck on that shit, because a lot of kids don't see, you know what I mean? But even if they did see what they were portraying in videos and shit, it still wouldn't be good. But like, they don't really get, they're not really taking any type of message away from anything, because they don't really get to feel the song in the way it was meant to be felt. Like, music videos are important for a song, to convey the message and shit. So
You were wrong for me. Okay. Thinking way back when I used to feel trapped, cause I never had a friend that I knew it at my back. So alone walking home, many meals postponed. Too depressed for the food, stayed locked in my room through the night. Couldn't sleep cause the bullies through the week looking for me in school, left a prayer upon the week. Tell me why that I couldn't ever find that help me. Run to tell the teacher, then they call me tattletale. I don't wanna deal with that. Added on to the fact, really close to collision. Can you understand that? Maybe I could find different ways to escape. Machiavelli taught ways saved in my mind state, but I never been the type to use another man's mic, so I go another route with the schoolyard fight. Since the day I was born, me and you against the world. Said a mother to a child while a love unfurled. Take it easy in the mind, lifestyle living rough. Weighing 125, I can't even act tough. What to do? Make a move, gotta change point of view. What I'm seeing others do, that's an option too. But I don't wanna be a mimic, only pure mirror image. This is why we speak, and we all think different. So I take what I'm getting, get a grip on reality. No living with the villainy, it's wrong for me.
Whew. Sorry I let that rock out and didn't pause and shit, but we'll go back and then we'll try and ride with it.
You were wrong for me. Okay. Thinking way back when I used to feel trapped, cause I never had a friend that I knew it at my back. So
Thinking way back when I used to feel trapped, cause I never had a friend who really had my back.
Alone walking home, many meals postponed. Too depressed for the food, stayed locked in my room through the night.
Oh, walked home, many meals postponed. Depression keep me locked in my room. Like, it's like feeling like he was all alone. It just kept him like depressed and sad. And sometimes that shit, like, you don't even really want to eat. Like, I felt that before. I still do. Like, there's times where I'm just like, man, fuck this. I don't want to eat. Like, I'll just go to sleep. And then, like, that'll last for days sometimes. Like, don't want to eat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Really bad for your fucking health. And, like, a lot of people that don't really suffer, like, real depression don't really understand that it's, like, it's a debilitating disease. Like, it will eventually kill you if you don't get help. If you don't learn how to cope. You know?
I couldn't sleep cause the bullies through the week looking for me in school, left a prayer upon the week. Tell me why.
You know, just trapped myself in my room, but like I still couldn't sleep cause the bullies through the week. You know? Kept me paranoid and shit. I was always worried about what's gonna happen. Come on, man. I went through all that shit in school until I became the bully of bullies. Like, I would bully the bullies. They would be fucking with one of my friends. Like, I said it before in a couple of videos. Like, me and my friends, we were all scrubs. So we all got bullied. But, like, I got beat up a few times. And, like, I came home with a broken nose one time. And my step-pops was like, motherfucker, if you don't start fighting back every time you come home, you know, with a fat lip or a busted lip or something like that, I'm gonna whip your ass. And it was just like that. And we would catch our ass whoopings, bare ass whoopings. Like, they'd pull our pants down. And that big ass motherfucking hand get laid across your fucking ass 5-6 times until your ass probably couldn't walk. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I didn't want. So the next time a kid fucked with me, like, I laid him the fuck out. And it felt so good. It felt like I had a power over the bully, like, cause the bully couldn't beat me up. The bully couldn't beat me up, and that's what I was scared of. I was scared of getting hurt. You know? The bully couldn't beat me up, and once I realized that, it was like, pfft. And that shit felt good. Every time a bully would pick on one of my friends, like, I'll stuff a fucking bully in his locker. Stuff him right in his locker. And I'm not telling anybody.
Never find that help me. Run to tell the teacher, then they call me tattletale. I don't wanna deal with that. Added on to the fact, really close to collision. Can you understand that? Maybe I could find different ways to escape. Machiavelli taught ways saved in my mind state, but I never been the type to use another man.
Machiavelli taught ways in my mind state, but I've never been the type to use another man's mic. So I'll be in a playground fight.
As Mike, so I go go another route with the schoolyard fight. Since the day I was born, me and you against the world. Said a mother to a child while her love unfurled. Take it easy.
So the day I was born, it's me and you against the world, said a mother to her child.
In the mind, lifestyle, living rough, weighing 125. I can't even act tough. What to do?
Look at me, man. Like, I'm a toothpick, bruh. I've always been that. Like, I've always been the same, like, inside. But, like, well, I'm a lot heavier now. But, like, when I was young, dude, I weighed $120. Like, in my teenagers, in my 20s, I weighed $120, man. Like, no, like, soaking wet, $120. So, like, I know about that, too. Like, you can't really act tough. And you not really tough, because a bigger kid will fuck your ass up, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you just gotta, you know, like he said, man, like, I ain't never been the type to use another man's mic, so I wasn't gonna sit there and try and, like, use somebody else's words, you know? Like, I didn't know, like, what to do, so I wasn't gonna use someone else's words to, like, try to, like, diffuse it. I just stood there in that schoolyard and fought. And it's win or lose, you know what I'm saying? And I said it before, like, I barely feel like I ever want to fight. Because when two people are fighting, who really wins? You know? So, I mean, there's a couple of times where I probably got the better of a guy, but, like, I never want to fight. There's no winner in that. You know what I mean? It's something like and a lot of times, man, you know, you feel depressed and shit because you don't really got no friends and whatnot. And then you got this bully, man. And it looks like this bully has a lot of friends, but he don't. Them people ain't his friends, and he knows that shit. And he's depressed, and he's feeling fucked up about himself, you know? And he bullies you to feel good. And it's fucked up that people do that, but, like, misery loves company, you know? So I ain't got no friends to share this motherfucker pain with. I'm gonna make this motherfucker share my pain.
Make a move, gotta change point of view. What I'm seeing others do, that's an option too. But I don't wanna be a mimic, only pure mirror image. This is why we speak, and we all think different. So I take what I'm getting, get a grip on reality. No living with the villainy, it's wrong for me. Facts.
I like how when the hook started, you see the electric storm in the clouds start and shit.
Pour a glass half full, I'm saying half empty. That's just the way it is. People take, hardly give.
He's saying, like, I literally am a pessimist. I was always a pessimist. I pour a glass half full and just say it's half empty. It's just how he looked at things. That's, like, he always looked at things negatively because, you know, dealing with things and not knowing how to cope with shit, being by himself. And then I think, like he said, it's me and you against the world, said a mother to her son. I think that means, like, my dad wasn't around and shit, so, like, mom raised me, so I had a male role model there to teach me, you know, things that was gonna help me cope with fucking life, you know, and what happens out here. And it's just a fact of life, and it's been like, it's just human nature. There's bullies, there's inherently good people, and there's, I won't say inherently evil people, but, like, there's people that, like, go through things and, like, literally their intention is to cause others, you know, grief. And it's always gonna be like that. It will always be like that. Like, that's a way for a human being to hide what's wrong, you know, and kind of, you know, it's a coping mechanism, really is, for a bully. And it's fucked up to say, but, like, it is. And I get it, because, like, I became friends with some of my bullies after I had to kick their ass and shit. And as a matter of fact, some of my friends were my bullies. Because growing up, like, I moved out of mom's when I was 15, dropped out of school and all that, and, like, hung out with kids there that was, you know, 18, 19, in their 20s and shit. So, like, I was always the youngest, always the smallest. People didn't trust me, you know what I mean? So, like, I always got bullied by people that I called my friends, and I still attached to those people because, like, I needed friends. Like, I was a depressed kid. Like, my dad wasn't there. Like, I had my stepdad for a lot of my growing up, but then he left, you know, so it was just mom taking care of us. And then, you know, when I moved out of mom's, it felt like I didn't really have anybody. Like, my brothers and sisters are all young, still at mom's. So, like, I didn't have really a good, solid family support system, you know, so I attached to these older kids that essentially was wrong for me. And a lot of those end up turning into my bullies. But we, you know, we dealt with that too.
How I live, pessimistic, what I think really vivid. Try to be an optimist, but it ain't in my genetic. Think of me as very caring if you care about me, but sometimes I get fooled.
Yeah, I try to be an optimist, but it ain't in my genetics. So, like, pretty much like it's a cycle, I guess, you know, so of probably depression and other issues. Not sure, but if it's in his genetics, he obviously got it from the people that created him.
I become very rude, that I'm doing what I do very best when I do it. Never really want to do it, but it's fuel to my music. No, I got a purpose, I don't know what it is. 38 with the plan of being in the music biz. Put together A and B, so I get the C and D. When it's time for my death, then I rest with the Z. Wanna sleep right now, but I can't, not me. Way too many things I gotta do for my seed. As I'm looking at it now, don't believe I'll be crowned.
I wanna sleep, but I can't. No, not me. There's too many things I gotta do. Hold on.
Wanna sleep right now, but I can't, not me. Way too many things I gotta do for my seed. As I'm looking at
too many things I gotta do for my seed. I gotta build something for my child. So I can't sleep. It's gotta be a grind. I gotta grind. I gotta do this. I gotta put in that work.
And now, don't believe I'll be crowned a father of the year, work and make a man smile. So while I sit back thinking about all the facts of a man being trapped where he's at, real madness. Angel and a demon clashing, steady asking for the Lord's help, cause I have no one else. Nothing but the truth, what I say, what I do. That includes every song that I wrote being cruel. I don't care about the past, I could never fix that. If I made you a topic, you were wrong for me.
He said, I'm sorry about, like, before in my cruel raps, but I'm not gonna take it back. You can't change the past. He was like, just know that if I made you a topic, you was wrong for me. He said, if I talked about you in a motherfucking, in my lyrics, then you was wrong for me. And my man does get cold with it too, man. Like, he's got it. My man's a real one.
Alright, so check this out. I know everybody felt that.
Of course everybody feeling that. Of course everybody feeling that. Because that's like really everybody. Like, even if we're not talking about struggling with depression, it's like just the fact that humans aren't wired with coping skills to deal with really stressful situations, you know? And if you constantly experience the same stressful situations over and over again, man, like, it will turn into depression. But like, it doesn't, we don't have to talk about just people that struggle with mental disorders. People without any diagnosis are not wired with skills to cope with stressful situations. We learn that trial by fire, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of it is to make a mistake. Like, you will make a mistake. That's what you're saying. Wrong for me. Like, but there's always like retrospective. We look back, you know what I'm saying? And we've learned from those. That's the whole, that's the way the human mind is wired. It's wired to learn from itself. It doesn't even need teachers. So, yeah, everybody feeling this, bro. Everybody gonna feel this.
Thing that you've done, that you've said in your life, it was wrong for you. If it was negative, it was positive.
It's like, all right, now I see what he's saying. Like, everything that you've said and done in your life was wrong for you. If it was negative. I can't say that either, man, because I did something negative after I dropped out of school. I did something negative like 2-3 years after I dropped out of school. Paid for that shit a few years ago and got my high school diploma. Turned a negative situation into a positive situation. Went back to high school and got my high school diploma. So I don't think every single wrong thing you do was wrong for you, because you had to learn from that. Like I was just saying, our brain is wired to learn from itself, and everything. Like we don't come hardwired with coping skills. We learn that shit trial by fire. You know what I'm saying? To deal with stressful situations. So I don't think every wrong decision or every negative decision or everything that you've done or said that was negative was wrong per se. You know, it depends on what you did with that lesson. You know, did you learn from it? Did you make something positive out of that? You feel me? If not, then it was definitely wrong for you. Definitely, 100%.
Positive is the way you want to go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Too much going on in my life right now to keep thinking negative. Too much going on, I want everything from his point out to be right, not wrong. If it's possible, it's possible. If it's possible. God help me. God help me. God help you. God help you. I'll help you.
Sorry, that was my mama texting me, and I didn't hear it because I got the headphones on. That was dope. This is why I say my man's a true spitter. He's an honest spitter, and that's why his channel and his label, like that's his personal label, like HonetsMusic. I would love to see that turn into a giant fucking label, not like a giant mainstream label, but like a giant label that just pushes and directs independence in the right way, you know what I mean? And doesn't fall off the mission at all, keep the honesty spreading, keep the truth spreading, waking motherfuckers up. I would love that. My man, like I said, man, I said it and I'll say it again, my man's a real one. Fam, this was really clean. The hook on this was incredible. Like, I don't know where he got the beat or who did that hook, but it was incredible. That was my favorite part of this. Even when he kind of did the little background of the hook, where he said the hook behind Shorty. If it was a Shorty, it could have been a dude, but like, it sounded like a female voice. But he was like shadowing the hook behind, and that was dope. That sounded dope as fuck. This whole track was clean and a nice mix. Jay fucking flows like, come on, man, you heard it. You know what I mean? I don't gotta sit here and blow smoke all fucking day. This shit was dope. All right, man. I'm gonna drop my homies' links. All the links are all this shit of both songs, both reaction and music channel and Bowzer's channel be down there. All my links, merch. Can donate if you want and help the channel, get better and shit, help keep the lights on, all that. All my contact information, if you want a reaction, man, hit me up. Like I said before, like I got a lot of requests, and so it's hard to get everything right away, like that day. Like if you request something that day, it's probably not getting done that day, but we get to everything. We try to get to everything. Sometimes I'll be in my messages and I find them and I'll be like, oh shit, man, this is old. Like I got, you know what I mean? But just understand that it's so much going on that sometimes I get sidetracked and flake out. But that being said, family, do the thing with them links. Sub the homies, follow the homies. Let them know what you thought. Let them know I sent you. You know what I'm saying? This was dope, man. Thanks for rocking with me, JLaw and Bowzer, for a few minutes, man. To the next one. It's a wrap, yo. Peace.